the chiseled farewell of gravestones.
What are you going to do today, Neil?
I'll be on the mountain, but first I must deliver a gravestone to a brick man. It's for his wife.
That's terrible.
It sure is, but she's in perfect health. He's giving it to her for their anniversary.
Try not to daydream too much. The rent is due next week, and we'll see if $3 short.
I know.
That morning, the stonecutter made his delivery to the home of rich man. There, he saw wondrous things: expensive cars, swimming pools, yoga instructors, and of course, the rich man himself.
I'll be with you in a minute. Hello, I said buy the oil fields and sell the cattle ranches, not the other way around. What am I going to do with 500,000 cows? Hey, do you like milk?
I have a wax gravestone.
Oh boy, do you think she'll like it?
Most people that get them don't complain.
Fine.
This is too much money.
Why not? I can't get rid of this stuff. Okay, I want you to sell, then buy, and sell again. I need more money.
As the stonecutter walked to the mountain, he daydreamed all the way. For not only was he a hard worker, he also was a dreamer. He thought he could talk to the sun.
Hello, son.
Hello, stonecutter.
How are you today? A bit gassy, but that's normal.
He thought he could talk to the clouds.
Hello, cloud.
Hello, stonecutter.
You sure are puffy today.
I'm working out.
So long.
And all day, as he walked, he would talk to the mountain because he had heard a spirit live inside, although he had never seen it nor heard it.
Oh, mountain spirit, you should have seen it. The swimming pool was a mile long, and there were widescreen TVs in every room. Oh, and my favorite was the lazy boy recliner with the built-in refrigerator. Oh, how I wish I were a rich man instead of a silly little stonecutter.
Hello, stonecutter. It is I, the spirit of the mountain.
Spirit, I can't believe you're real. I don't know what to say.
Try, I'm sorry. You've been whacking at me with that pick every day for 30 years.
But I don't want to be a stonecutter anymore. I want to drive a Ferrari.
Because you're a true dreamer, I grant you wish for wealth. Go home, stonecutter, but remember these sacred words. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I don't care too much for money, 'cause money can't buy me love. I must be seeing things. I gotta go home and lie down.
As the stonecutter made his way home, instead of his wonderful cottage, he found a massive mansion with swimming pools, expensive cars, and a widescreen TV with a large lazy boy recliner.
There you are, Dolly. Where have you been? Did you forget the prince was dining with us this evening?
Wife, can you believe how much money we have?
No, but I can imagine having a lot more. Now go put on your tuxedo. The prince will be here soon.
For the first time, the stonecutter put on a tuxedo. It took him an hour and a half. Later, Prince arrived.
Hello, Prince. Thank you for coming to our home.
Think nothing of it. I certainly won't.
Hey, Prince, remember me? I'm the stonecutter. I gave you stones for your castle.
It can't be. The stonecutter was a poor, miserable rat.
Yes, but now I'm a wealthy, miserable wretch.
Money is nice, but do you have a kingdom full of loyal subjects or an army of thousands of soldiers?
No, I have a wife and a cat.
Meow. You may have wealth, but what I have is wealth and power, and in life, power of others is the most valuable thing on earth.
How of others? How wonderful. Maybe you can get our newspaper boy to deliver newspapers on time.
Of course, I have a tremendous influence over the media.
Prince, you're my hero. Come inside to our dining room. I've prepared a word of peace.
Excellent. I also have a powerful appetite.
The stonecutter was not happy.
I'm not happy.
He wanted to be a prince.
I want to be a prince.
Will you stop repeating me? Gosh. So the stonecutter went to the mountain spirit to make him a prince. And a prince he became.
First rich man, now prince. Make up your mind, won't ya?
Greetings, your royal highness.
Wow, I'm really a prince. I can't wait to deliver my stones today so everyone can see me.
Deliver stones? Nonsense. A prince doesn't work at a job.
Then what am I going to do all day?
Go sit in the garden and practice being wood.
So the stonecutter sat in the garden all day and did nothing.
I'm losing my mind!
So
me.
I can't help it. It's my personality.
You mean the sun is more powerful than the prince? Well, Mountain Spirit, I've changed my mind. I want to be the sun.
And now with the wishes. Can the spirit catch 2 winks?
Okay, now, don't forget to rise in the east and set in the west. And be sure to keep the Earth's average temperature above 30 degrees or the pipes will freeze. Good luck now.
The stonecutter became the sun. He blazed all day and night, and soon the people on earth were hiding from him. The land became barren and the lakes began to dry up, until one day a cloud came along.
Hey, out of my way! You're blocking my race, Puffy Cloud.
My name's not Puffy Cloud anymore. I changed it to Peabody.
Well, I think you go away.
You have no power of me. I'm here to protect the earth from you.
You mean a cloud is more powerful than the sun? Well, Mountain Spirit, I've changed my mind. I want to be a cloud.
Can you believe it for years? Can you believe it for years? It's been raining and snow. And one day, poof, your puff goes away. What a world.
The stonecutter became a cloud. It poured his rain day and night, and soon the land was flooding with water. Farms flooded, oceans overflowed, and soon the townspeople had the safety of the mountain.
No matter how much rain I create, I can't cover up that mountain. Well, Mountain Spirit, I want to be...
You know, you shouldn't hop from job to job like this. It's bad for your resume.
I want to be the mountain.
So you're a mountain. You're a mountain.
The stonecutter became a mountain. No matter how much sun or rain fell on it, it was unmovable. Until one morning, he heard a familiar sound.
Hey, ouch! What do you think you're doing?
I took over for the stonecutter after he disappeared.
Well, stop it. You're destroying me.
A mountain doesn't tell people what to do. We're here to protect the earth from you.
Stop! Oh, Mountain Spirit. I don't want to be a mountain or the sun or a cloud. I just want to be a simple stonecutter.
Are you sure?
Yes, please. I want to be myself again.
Very well, this is your last wish. After this, I'm going to blow it out.
And with that final wish, the stonecutter once more became a simple man.
Hey, why don't you come and work with me?
Okay, what rocks should we pull out of the mountain?
None at all. I've learned many things today. And I'm now going to keep at protecting the earth from the sun and the rain. And most of all, I'm going to keep our beautiful mountain from becoming a pile of homes and gravestones.
You sound like a hippie. I'm out.
So the stonecutter went home to a simple life with a simple meal and a simple meal with his wife.
There you are, Molly. Where have you been?
Very interesting. I became a rich man, a prince, the sun, a cloud, and finally a mountain.
Oh no, did you hit yourself in with the pick again?
No, I just learned a priceless lesson that wealth and influence and power are not the paths to happiness.
Then what is the path to happiness?
The one that leads to our little home.
You're so sweet. I'm going to give you an extra ball of wool.
So the stonecutter
No more stones for me. I'm going to school to become a massage therapist.
So the soon-to-be massage therapist forgot about money, influence, and power. Once he discovered that love for our planet and ourselves are the greatest treasures that this world can offer. Because of his discovery, he, his wife, the mountain, the clouds, the sun, and all lived happily ever after.
The end.
find his contentment? Did he? Yeah. How did he find it? Where did he find it?
At home.
Where?
At home.
He found it at home. He found it in himself. He realized that, I don't know, the line that gets me in this play is power over others is the most important thing on earth. That gets me every time. That's not a kid line. You know, that's a grown-up line. That's a world line. I mean, imagine if we didn't live in a world where all people wanted was power over other people. It's heavy and it's sobering and it's quite amazing what this fable teaches. So yes, he finds it in himself, in the simplicity of who he is and what he has. And I just think that if we can take a piece of that, a fraction of that, away from this experience, then we'll be different, and maybe we'll be better at our own contentment. Okay. Now, we would love your feedback, any positive comments or questions. We will take both. Yes.
I said this yesterday. I am so impressed by everything that you've done with these kids and learning this, but I'm so impressed by the students and learning these lines and being able to act and be somebody else and communicate this amazing fable. So congrats to you guys. You did awesome.
Thank you. And one of the important things we learn is improvisation and going with the flow and changing on the fly and that flexibility. And it happens every time you do a live performance. It's never the same. It's always different. Something new happens. I know today was not the same as yesterday. Those of you filling in for our missing student did a great job. Having to just do that like that. Absolutely. And picking up and stepping in and helping our castmates out is another really important thing that we work on. All right, somebody else.
I loved the comedy and the way the lines were perfectly comedic through time. And I think that was unexpected and a really nice touch. So.
Yeah, comic timing is actually a very elevated acting strategy. It's not easy to have good comic timing. People make lots of money having good comic timing. And we are getting good practice with it in this script. It's a very cleverly written script. And I did tell them that our parent audiences would appreciate much more humor than our student audiences because we get some of that. First of all, as parents, but also, you know, that music is not their music. It's our music. If you listened to that song, then I knew you would get it. Some of those contemporary lines I knew you guys would appreciate, so I'm glad that that's coming through. All right, somebody else? Yes, ma'am.
I have two questions. So one is for Hope Golder. Hope, did you learn everybody's lines so that you could fill in for the second stonecutter, or did you learn those today? How did that go?
I learned them today.
You learned them today. Wow.
Nice.
That's pretty cool.
Wow.
That's incredible.
And then my second question is for the stonecutter number one. Will you incorporate hot stones in your massage therapy?
Most likely not. Wait that long, so I'm not going to get stones anytime soon.
There you go.
Okay. So.
You could just make so much more of this if you did. But, and interestingly, like for Hope, Hope sits right next to our actor that's missing, the second stonecutter. And I think what's interesting is the students absorb, you know, we worked with them for 5 weeks, every day for 45 minutes. The students absorb all these other parts, and I bet any one of them could probably spout off, because they do quite regularly, hey, you forgot this, and you didn't do that, blah, blah, blah. So they absorb it, which is just another kind of really amazing thing that happens on our stage. Just that memory and just that absorption and such a great, you know, mind exercise to do that. But then on the spot, when you got to do it, that's a different story. That's a different story, yes. Okay, somebody else? Yes, ma'am.
I really enjoyed seeing them all work together. Seeing
shown Mrs. Forler is that you're capable of working together as a team. Her expectation will be that that continues, not just in drama, but in all the other classes that you go to. Your parents have seen it. They will expect it at home, out in the community. Yes, and that's another huge part of being in a cast on any team, is functioning as that team. And if it doesn't happen, it doesn't. We don't get what we got today. Yes?
I really appreciated the enunciation and the projection that the students did. That was so great because some of the lines would have just been so sad to miss. And so they did a really great job making sure that we could hear them.
They did, and actually just this morning we were working on pace and speed because nerves make us accelerate our speech and we get a little fast and a little hard to understand. And today we had a much better handle on our nerves and we were able to slow our lines down. If you were here yesterday, you might notice that. We had a much better pace going on, and that's hard to do. That adrenaline kicks in and you just want to say your line and get it done. But they did a much better job, and so it's a process, and we're always working on those things. So I'm glad that that came through. Yes.
So first of all, awesome, just amazing, the energy, the math, just working through the math.
Yes.
I know it's been a long time in these maths, but you're doing awesome and working through it. The question I have, and by the way, the teamwork, the fact that everyone is supporting each other was so beautiful, and it's not just on stage, it should be everywhere, right? Okay, I see someone's, because frankly, we all have, challenges, the day doesn't go the way you think it would, a line, maybe, oh, that's my line, and you just back each other up and support each other. It's awesome. So my question has to do with the nerves. How did you manage your nerves? You performance yesterday, yes, and then today. So yeah, I'd love to hear just how you do that. Yeah.
That's a great question.
I think I just get all my nerves out while she's talking to you guys.
So in the beginning, right, while she's doing kind of the setup, yeah.
I just do it and don't think about it. Do it.
Just do
Just
it.
do it.
Yeah, just do
Yeah.
it. I think we've heard that somewhere before. Yeah, Stella.
I usually can just deal with it. Kind of make me a better actor because I kind of can express all that nervous energy out on the stage, and then at first my legs shake, and then I move into being this crazy confident actor.
And I would say this as an actor myself, waiting is the worst part. Waiting in the wings, all of a sudden it's like, I don't know my line. What do I do? Where do I go? All of a sudden it feels like you just forget it all because we start focusing on our nerves. And when we don't focus on our nerves, like I'm hearing them say, we focus on something else. Relax my mind, breathe, trust what I know. I say this to them all the time. Trust what you know. You know it. Trust that you know it. You hear the cue, it happens. Oh, come back. Let's talk more. You guys are a fantastic audience. Thank you so much.